Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best gaming monitor displays for gaming.
Starting at number 5.
Corsair Xeneon Flex. If you want to be an early adopter of bendable gaming monitors, the Corsair Xeneon Flex 45WQHD240 makes a solid case for them. Really, the only thing to complain about here, besides the staggering price, is the lack of swivel and height adjustment. And it would have been nice to have proper HDR. Still, this versatile gaming monitor lets you enjoy pretty much every game genre as they're meant to be visually enjoyed, thanks to its bendable panel that offers up to 800 R of deep curvature. The bending mechanism is still a little clunky, in our humble opinion, but we didn't really find it to be particularly hard to control in our testing. This being OLED, we found it to deliver vivid colors and deep blacks as well, making streaming videos a lot more enjoyable and immersive. And while it's only 1440p and its pixel count is mediocre, the visuals are still plenty sharp. Plus, there's a lot of space for productivity as well.
Coming at number 4.
Alienware AW2524 HF. One of the biggest selling points of the Alienware AW2524 HF is its incredible 500Hz refresh rate, which blows past most other gaming monitors in the market by a wide margin. And while that is an excellent feature on its own, this monitor has plenty more positives. It supports AMD FreeSync Premium support, which complements the refresh rate and lightning-fast response time, which was most apparent when we tested this out with first-person shooters and other esports games that require little to no latency. Brightness is extremely high and couples well with the display's great picture quality, enhancing gameplay even more. The gaming monitor also has 2 DisplayPorts 1 point for that fully support its refresh rate and response time. All this at a price that's more affordable than the previous iteration, which is its own triumph.
At number 3.
Samsung CRG9. It may be very expensive and requires a killer gaming PC setup to run, but the Samsung CRG9 is completely worth it if you've got the extra cash laying around. This bigger-than-average 49-incher boasts bezels thinner than most gaming monitors and a picture-by-picture mode feature that lets you use 2 different inputs, simulating a dual-monitor setup in a single monitor. This super ultra-wide display produces an out-of-this-world image right out of the box, so much so we didn't feel the slightest need to go around fiddling with all the settings during testing. The colors look beautiful, as if the visuals are popping out of the screen, and everything feels extremely responsive. For most people, the Samsung CRG9 probably isn't worth it. But, if you have the money, you're certainly getting an epic gaming performance. And, that's without mentioning its HDR 1000 support.
Number 2 of my list.
Gigabyte ARSFV43U. A 43-inch display may be too big for many users, but it might just be what you need if you're a competitive gamer. That 4K QD goodness offers better technical performance than a big screen TV, and it comes with everything you need from a gaming monitor. Sitting up close to this monster initially feels like you're a naughty 2-year-old staring at the TV from way too close. But, set this one in your living or gaming room, and you'll have a fast refresh rate, matte screen and gaming-optimized settings, as well as that 1000 nits of brightness, making it better than most TVs. And, unlike other monitors, it comes with a great set of speakers too. The colors are vibrant and viewing angles better than average, we've found, and the 144Hz refresh rate does a terrific job of keeping motion buttery smooth for fast and frantic gaming while ghosting and motion blur are kept at bay. Thanks to that HDR support, HDR-enabled games also look phenomenal.
And number 1.
Samsung Odyssey G7C 27G75T. The best gaming monitors typically fall into 2 camps, fast refresh rate or high resolution. But, they almost never do both. With the Samsung Odyssey, that's not the case. It manages to pack 1440p resolution in the same display as a 240Hz refresh rate as well as excellent HDR, making this an ideal choice for any gamer that likes to play esports one day and jump into an immersive open-world game the next. Despite the VA panel used, We didn't experience any issues during our testing, which says a lot about this particular monitor given that the tech is associated with issues like motion blur, ghosting and lag. In fact, you'd be forgiven for mistaking it with an IPS panel given how good the colors and vibrancy are. Although to get to that point, you might have to do some calibrating. It's not perfect as it does take some work getting it up and running. But the Samsung Odyssey G7 is an ideal choice for gamers who have some variety in their gaming libraries.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.